welcome back. In the previous part, yep, she's yawning again. In the previous part, we just did a lot of messing about, really. There's not really anything that happened. We're just getting ready for the assignment to be complete, but we already got it complete. It's done. We did that in the previous part, didn't we? I think we did. But yes, we just need to make sure before we head off this time that we've actually got our basket sorted. So, yeah, we've got all the items we want here. We've got some unis. We've got some barrels. Barrel! All sorted there. So we're very much heading out to the world map. Now, I did say, I think it was in the previous part, we're going to the nearby forest to get the question mark area sorted. So we've not been to there, so I just want to see if we can get that sorted now. We do need to be back in town by the 12th, so gotta be careful about that.
Are they going after me?
Be careful!
Potentially. Jeez, alright, calm down. That's quite loud, wasn't it? It seemed fairly simple here, which makes sense because we did go to a higher level area before we finished this area, so, yeah.
That was too easy!
At least we'll get some more items and stuff. That's what we're after, really. Just doing that weird shaking thing again. Very, very strange.
Yeah.
Ooh, there's some rare gathering points over there. Okay, let's throw out an uni, because I was told I needed to do that for any assignment.
I got it!
Here
Lovely.
goes.
I'm hoping I get to the point where I can kill the green ponies in one go soon. Well, the blue ponies would be nice.
Ow!
Pony!
Here goes. It was just getting fun.
Was it? What about that? There's a bit of a stretch. Oh, level up though. Right, well, okay. Oh, there we go. I do need to use some more healing salves though, don't I? That's one of the things. Just trying to think, like, complete all those other assignments so I can get the bingo card sorted.
Chance.
Which I think is a new thing. In the plus version at least. So I'm basing it on the PS3 version here in my head. So it's sort of like my memories and what I remember about the game. I don't remember there being a bingo card, so
How's that?
at least we got that sorted. That one's dead.
Here goes. It was just getting fun.
I suppose this time it was a little bit.
Oh-ho! I feel strong.
Right, good. Some obstacles can be destroyed with explosives. Approach them and press A when you see an exclamation. You'll be able to select a bomb from your basket. If the bomb is not powerful enough, it won't work. This is in my way. I wonder if I can move it somehow. I have to figure out how to make an explosive.
Ooh, here they come!
Which we do actually have a book for. We did learn some recipes, so maybe. Let's not waste a barrel here. We only use the uni. So hard not to say uni. It really is. Yeah, we did use the uni. Where did that flower on his head come from? That was very strange.
Yay!
We're going to use that so we can get the assignment done, so I don't want to waste them at this point. Not really much in terms of gathering in this area, is there? Oh, want to hold on to those Ichiliolalas. With a rare one. Ha!
Sweet, we get the first strike!
That's just a green one. We're not going to get much XP from here.
That was too easy!
What's the only problem with Rorona in terms of probably like watching it? Oh, hello. In some places you can enter water by using particular items or by freezing it. Press A when you see an exclamation to use items in your basket. How can I go farther? If only I could find a way across the water. Yeah, we get some freezing items later as well. Right, so that's pretty much what we can do in this question marky area. So what we're going to do is now head back to the, what was it called? I can't remember what it's called. The other location, not the forest. Why I'm doing this then, like to other area. Again, need to be back on the 12th. Right, so world map. So that took us 1 day, so we've got 6-ish days to use, so we'll go to the question mark area. Oh, hello. This is a very interesting area. What do we got here? Bones? How's the meat in that? It's gotta be rotten. You don't want to eat it. You don't want to eat it.
Sweet, we get the first strike!
It's See, now it's kind of like a place where I like want to use the unis, maybe.
Be careful.
But not yet. Not on the wolves, because we're okay with the wolves. We know we're fine. But it's like I'm expecting there to be more of those birds that we. Can't remember the word that I want to use. Contested. That's sort of like something like that is what I want to go with. Contested in a previous part. I didn't want to go with fight because I just felt very
This is my chance.
non-plus. Yes, like, it's just not good enough. I want bigger words, stronger words.
Here goes.
Words that could break your legs. What does that mean?
Take
I
that.
think I might be losing it. What little I had to lose, you know. It might be. I think it might be. Although, 'tis time for another Mr. Crossbow story, thinking about it. It's very much, what's the best way of putting
This
this?
is my chance.
We know he's odd. We know this. We've got the crossbow stories going out now. We know how odd he
Here
can
goes.
actually be.
There.
But basically, it's a colleague of ours,
Yay!
like mine, Mr. Crossbows, has this little bag that I've never seen before, and he instantly recognized it as like having like all this like makeup and stuff
here
inside.
they
It's
come.
like, how do you know what's
There.
inside that bag? How can you possibly know what's inside it? It's like, well, it's got like lipstick and stuff in it. It's like,
How's
how
that?
do you know? It's like, well, she's probably brought it in before, and she's like, it's new.
Easy as pie.
How do you know what was in it? She's like, well, I just took a guess.
This is my chance.
That just boggles my mind. How does he take a guess on that? How? How can he take a guess
Here goes.
and get it spot on? It either implies one or two things here. Well, three things. He could have taken a guess just because he's like seen a similar bag somewhere else and assumed that she would use it in the same way that someone else has. Entirely possible.
And that's
But-
that.
The other possibility is he's some kind of time traveler or can see the future or some time manipulation going on here. I'm not sure. But all these things are possible. Let's put it like that. They are. Well, I would say they're possible. What's the best way of putting it? I don't know. But what's the other option? What's the other option that we could go with here?
Take this.
So he can either see the future or just knows. Yes, that's the obvious other option. Let's throw the barrel out here, though.
Here.
The other obvious option is that he tried to steal something from the bag and knew what was in it at some point or something like that. It's just very,
Now
very
you've done it.
strange. As you can imagine, it's like,
Why, you.
how does he know these things? Does he have some kind of like weird sixth sense? Can't even speak. He probably knows I can't speak and made me like say all these things. That's the way his mind works.
I
You
feel
know, it's
stronger
very, very odd.
already.
Bet you do. Yeah, there was also something else he brought up, but I'm going to save that for a future part. It involves the Queen. Yes, indeed. Right, so that's going to take us 3 days, but we want to be back. So if we go from there, it would take us up to the 11th, wouldn't it? So, and we want to be back on the 12th, so that kind of fits in nicely when you think about it. So, like, just make sure it's like 9, 10, 11, then 1 to the workshop. It's all fine. Right, so this is good. We don't want to go to another location, though.
Hi-ya.
Well, that
Ooh,
missed.
here they come.
Oh, here they come. Is that a song? I think so, something like that. Right, so let's throw out the barrel. Barrel! Did I get that in time?
I got it.
I did. I was worried there for a second. Okay, so...
Aim and fire.
Oh, well, it has a low hit rate. It did say. It did warn me. It did warn me. Slam.
Time for a beatdown. That was too easy.
Doom, doom, doom. So yeah, has anyone else got any other theories of how he could know what was in that bag?
This is my
Because
chance.
it's just so strange. He's done that type of thing before. It's just like we were like doing something with the files at one point. Where we're just
I got it.
cleaning stuff up basically in the filing room, and he just came in and moved a file out of nowhere from a different section into the section we were in. It's like, how did you randomly come into the filing room, know that file was there, and know to move it to a different location? We obviously asked him like, how did you know that was there? And it's like, oh, I just knew. It's like,
Sweet.
what?
Get the first strike.
What do you mean you just knew? What does that mean? And then he left the room. And then he left the room. It's like, what is going on here? This is quite bizarre. I don't know where to begin on how strange that is.
There.
I don't know. It's like, I don't know where to begin. I don't know where to begin. Like, there's another theory I had with
Just getting fun.
the bag though, that could potentially be true. Just because it's sort of like, maybe it is a certain bag that people use for like makeup and stuff like that, that sort of thing. And maybe because of that, he had a sort of like, because he was describing what was in it in detail. It's very strange. Maybe it's sort of like the only thing I can think of is sort of like an ADD thing.
I got it.
And what I mean by that is like sort of,
Take that.
he's seen someone else with it and sort of gone away in his mind sort of thing and perceived what would be inside it. And maybe he's done that. I'm not explaining that very well, am I? What's the best way of putting it? I don't know. Basically, his mind has wandered because of like ADD and that type of stuff. He's definitely got something going on in his head, which is fine, by the way. Several people have certain things like that. It's completely fine. It's just trying to understand what he has.
Here they
Because he's
come.
got something. I just don't know what it is. Again, it's not a knock against him. It's like, oh, it's fine. I'm just curious.
I got it.
I do think he's like the ADD makes sense with a lot of other things. I think that's why I'm leaning towards that.
This is looking bad.
It is, isn't it? Let's go. Whole servants on you. Because he did say something about his friend in Scotland having a similar bag, so it's like maybe that's what it's about. Maybe he knows what's in her bag. I don't know. I think it's just thrown us all for a loop. It's like, how does he know exactly what's inside that bag?
Why, you?
It could have just been like one of those random coincidence things. It's entirely possible. Let's throw out a uni as well. We wanted to use a healing salve, didn't we?
I've been saving this.
So I was trying to get another assignment going.
Take that.
Are they going after me?
Careful.
They aren't going after you, don't worry about it, because we've got Iksel here.
It was just getting fun.
Yeah, it was, I suppose. Go here, allies, that's what I'm after. Right, so this will take us to another area, but we did miss a further area around here. Are we running? We are running. What's the point in having running off? How would you turn running off? Doesn't quite make sense. Much like Mr. Crossbow himself. Oh, I just missed a little covering area. It's always the right controller that's going weird. It definitely feels like it's just a simple... Yeah. Let's get rid of some unis then. See, I've put them unis again. Right, so we want to go down to this area and this exit so we can get the question marks ready for when we return in future, because we will. Obviously, we will return in future because we want to find out what's in here. I don't remember if they actually explain where all these machines and stuff come from. Not 100% on that. Swing, swing, swing. Right, return to the workshop. There we go, the 12th. Let's put them in there. Okay, so now we want Rorona's home. I'm home. No one's here. I miss them. It's gonna be a day later. It's like, because it's to do with her parents, so it's just I'm off by a day because I got that scene, but like just a later date. So it's like, so we just need to get stuff sorted here. Let's make a bomb. It'll take 0.6 days. I could potentially make 2.
What should I make?
I'm just gonna make the 1.
What traits
So
do I
lasts. Good.
want? What should I make?
Should really put those in the basket. Right, now we should have something at Rona's home. I'm having no one to say. Oh. I'm sure we're meant to get some stuff when we're there. Alright then, let's go to the workshop. And let's actually get from the container the bomb. Maybe see about going back and blowing up that
Should I make?
wall, etc. Is there anything else I want to make here at this point? I could make a cannon. Cabbage soup would be good. What are we missing? It's gonna be cabbages. Of course.
What should I
Of course.
make?
Of course. Right, so let's have a look. MP's still down on her. Everyone else is generally fine. So I'm thinking we just go back out. We'll miss some items from her parents, but we don't need to get them, so... Alright, so we need to be back in 16 days at this point. So if we miss them, we miss them. Simple as that. There's several things going on here. Question is, do we even get like a... Sort of like, because we group them up. Do we get a combined battle or anything like that? I don't know. Be nice if we did.
That's what happens when I'm here.
Level up, pose.
Uh-huh.
I feel stronger.
No, we don't. Okay. Would have been nice. Like, get more XP and stuff like that, because then it'd be beneficial to gather them all up. Okay, so... May as well tell you my other Mr. Crossbow story. If I actually remember it now, I've forgotten it, because I was going to save it for later, so now I've sort of, like, forgotten what I was going to talk about. Which is not good.
There.
What was it about?
Be careful.
What was it about? Ah, yes. The Queen. Of course. Of course. So we're just sitting there, and I was telling
Goes.
Mr. Crossbow all about how, like, at Christmas I'm gonna go see Sarah, and that she's never seen Die Hard before. Never seen Die Hard before, so we're gonna watch it for the first time because it's a tradition for me. I always watch Die Hard at Christmas because it's the best Christmas film ever made. That's just fact, by the way. That's just how the world is. Just so you know. So obviously, like, he's like, oh yeah, she definitely needs to watch that. But anyway, it's like, yeah. It's like, what are you gonna do for the Queen's speech? It's like,
How's that?
nothing.
That was too easy.
What? It's like, we're in America, so you can't watch it. It's like, exactly. I never watch it anyway. It's like, well, I always watch it. It's like, but that doesn't mean I do, so I don't really care that much. And then he was just somehow in his head, he obviously connected it to just Die Hard. And he was very much like, I wonder if there's an uncut version of the Queen's speech. It's like, an uncut version of the Queen's speech.
It was just getting fun.
I doubt there's an uncut version of the Queen's speech. Why would they do that? They plan it all out ahead of time. Ooh, some nylon feather. Ooh. That's all that's in this location, though? Alright, then. We'll head back to the other place and see about getting the, bomb on the wall. Maybe that'll blow up now. Maybe. Okay, so which one was it? It's the lake, wasn't it? Might work. We'll get you.
Yeah, we get the first strike.
So yes, what was I saying? Yes, he connected it to Die Hard. And his thought was very much, after, like, whether or not, like, there was an unedited version, like behind the scenes sort of thing, whether or not there was a X-rated version, of the Queen's speech. Now, if you don't know what the Queen's speech is, it's a British tradition. Basically, like every year, the Queen, well, or King, depending in the past. I think there was a king that did it. I'm not sure. I think it's only been the Queen, because obviously TVs were only invented within, like, recent human memory. So obviously, previous kings and queens didn't do the King's speech. So it might have just been Elizabeth II. I am not 100% on that, though. Might have been one from, I think it was George before that. Not 100% on the monarchy. That doesn't really interest me that much, obviously, because as I said, I don't pay attention to the Queen's speech. But anyway. Point is, they just do a sort of like I think the closest thing you'd have in America, at least, would be like a State of the Union address, sort of like explaining how things are, how the year's been. It's just like a look back at how everything is. It's like what the year was about, what we want to do next year, all that type of thing. It's like, yeah, it's a nice thing. I don't pay attention to it. Just don't do it. But it's all pre-planned, it's all scripted, etc., etc. And Mr. Crossbow expects there to be an X-rated version of that. Yeah. It's my way. I wonder if I can blow this up with a bomb. Do you have a bomb? Will this break it? Ah! I'm gonna guess no. I'm gonna guess yes. Well, there we go. We're through. We should go the other way, see if there's any items I can collect. I don't think there is there? I don't remember there being any. There's a lot of wandering about in this part. Oh, there's a battle at least, which could result in some items. It's just been Mr. Crossbow stories, really, isn't there? They'll probably go out as separate things in the future as well.
That's what happens when I'm here.
I do like people's reaction to the Mr. Crossbow stories, by the way. It's nice because some people are new here, so they don't have all the backstory of who Mr. Crossbow is and stuff. It's like, well, now we've got it. Thanks to Good Boy as well. Thanks to Good Boy. Like, he did diligently and went through loads of Let's Plays. He's still making his way through the Let's Plays as well to actually find all these things. So when he finally gets here, because I assume he will at some point, or maybe even now, I think he's following along as well. Not 100%, not 100%. I don't know. Might not even be watching this one until future. But anyway, thank you so much. Thanks so much for collecting all them. Because we do get the opportunity to revisit the madness. Yes, revisit the madness. This is only a slice. A slice of what he's like in real life, by the way. There's some stories I simply cannot tell you. Let's put it this way. The one with Sarah, that's as far as I'm going. Like, and we know how far he went in that story. Right, so I'm thinking in terms of here, we should get some stuff, because there's quite a few of them. We want to be careful. Okay, so let's throw out a bomb there. Do it on the Mandragora. Quite powerful. Slam on you. Should have really done it on the green pony, though. Maybe we can get you dead with the servants. That's a shame. Really? Right, so let's actually... Is that healing salve? Yes. Up there. So we still need to use them as well. Okay, so call servants.
Out of my way!
Should just do normal attacks at this point. I'm just wasting MP. Although based on Rorona's, I would like to actually go rest for a while at some point.
And that's that.
Is it though? Is it? Yeah, heal your allies there. Oh, another gathering area. Okay, so we got 9 days to go. I know, it's like, ooh, 9 days to go. Even though we know we're completely fine, we already finished the assignment. We're done with the assignment. It's fine. Ooh, another one of those I've got to save. Oh, and cabbage, we're after them. Okay. Is it just a gathering area? Because I don't detect any enemies with my sixth sense. A pebble! Oh, there we go. Huh?
Here they come.
Oh, here they come. Let's go there.
For a beat down.
Yeah, I was gonna say I can't use that anymore. With the blue booty.
Are they going after me?
Careful.
Should be spamming healing salves, thinking about it.
That was too easy.
Let's get you. No, come back here. Oh.
Bring it on!
Yeah, throw out a healing salve. Just throw them out. Does it work if I don't heal them and it's just like the plus 12 and plus 5, etc. But they don't actually gain any health? We'll find out.
That's what happens when I'm here.
Come on. Game. Thank you. Yep, that counts. Yep, there we go. We're done on that one. Almost got a full bag. So it's almost time to head back. Anyway, we'll do some resting and some healing. Oh, there we go. Oh, an ingot. I needed that for the cannon. That was it, wasn't it? The cannon. That's lovely. What am I doing? Just leave. Okay, so we've got 6 days. What do we want to do? It's back to the workshop, so now we've got 5 days. Okay, so we'll put them back. I've not got any MP, have I? No. Okay, so let's go to the hallway. Assignment. Yeah, there's a bit of progress. Lovely. Yes.
Where do you want?
Want it there. Bingo! Lovely.
Looks. Keep it up.
I'll try. Right, so we're pretty much done. We don't really care about these. I mean, we get vouchers, but it's fine. It's fine. Okay, so let's see about the vouchers as well. So, accept. Right, so we do have one of these. Okay, we do have some of them. We don't have some polished powder. That's the only annoying thing there. But I did want to get that when I got 20. Okay, so equipment. There we go, lovely. Okay, so I want to go and make some polished powder, but I do need some MP, so no. Want to read with me? No. I want to rest. Let's do that. She's going to go see about her own house, etc. at this point. Okay, so Rorona's home. We still didn't get anything. That's a shame. We were meant to. Right, workshop. What we'll do, by the way, is before, like, once it got one day left, we're going to actually end this part, even though it was like just wandering around crossbow stories and stuff. That cannon was what I was thinking at one point, wasn't it? So it's like, I may as well make that, but did want to make some polished powder as well. Okay, so synthesize that.
What traits do I want?
I'm not really sure. It doesn't matter, does it? I can't use any anyway.
What should I make?
Right, so let's go with the cannon. Let's go with that. There's the ingot that we got. Lovely.
What traits do I want?
Blasts, okay. Level up. Right, so to
What
basket.
should I make?
Okay, so we've got one day left, but let's go to the front desk.
Right. Iksel wanted me to tell you thanks for your help.
Oh, that's what's going on. No, I don't have any. There we go. Alright, so you want one of them. Okay, so seems like we're good there. Right, so we're going to end this part here. In the next part, we'll finish off the assignment properly, because we've already finished it anyway. We know this, but can I go steal from that chest? Let me past. Shh, just let me steal from the chest. Just, no? Fine. Right, we'll see you in the next part when I try and steal from the chest. Bye-bye for now.